tonight we lost a true hero. Greg Carnicle was a 31-year veteran of our department. We also have Marissa, who is out of surgery right now, and she's stable, as well as Alicia, who has 2 years on and suffered from lower extremities. I can tell you this about Greg. I knew him for 30 years. He and I worked together in Maryville Precinct and used to enjoy way too much Church's chicken on duty. So to be able to stand here today and say that one of my good friends is lost is troubling.
I could tell you that they showed up to a disturbance call. Originally, it was roommates that were involved in an argument. That call later was escalated, saying that it was escalating and that officers needed to respond once in an elevated motion type of situation. When officers arrived, they tried speaking with him. He was not cooperative. At some point, he shot the 3 officers, and that's what we know now.
French police have arrested a man who killed 2 people in a stabbing spree on Saturday. The man used a knife to attack passersby in a shopping center in the southeastern French town of Romans-sur-Isère. He also wounded 8 people before he was detained. French officials wouldn't release the name of the subject, but said he identified himself as a Sudanese man born in 1987. Police didn't provide a motive behind the attack, but said the danger appears to have been neutralized. Authorities are investigating whether the incident was an act of terrorism.
We are following a developing story involving a Hialeah police officer who was shot on duty last night. We now know 1 man is dead after this standoff. Officers say they were called to an apartment building after reports of a shooting. They say a man had barricaded himself inside that home with a 9-year-old boy and his ex-partner. When the SWAT team tried to go inside, the man fired at officers.
One of our officers was shot. He didn't suffer a life-threatening injury. We keep in contact with the officer at the hospital. We're trying to work this as much as we can.
The officer was shot in the foot. Police say a total of 4 people, including that officer, were taken to the hospital and are now recovering. The child was not hurt. It's not clear if the man was shot by officers or if he shot himself.